Alright guys, welcome to this episode of Head-to-Head Battle. So in today's episode, we're going to be doing a deck profile on Altergiest. Now I know you always see me play Grand Maju, and that will always be my forever deck. My baby, my lover. As always guys, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Hit that notification bell to join the notification squad. And we stream every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30 p.m. EST. So be there or be a narwhal. You don't want to be a narwhal, alright guys? So for you today, we have your Altergiest main, extra, and side deck. And this is something I've been testing with a lot of people online and IRL and seeing a lot of success. And mind you guys, it does take a big brain to play Altergiest. So let's put all of our brains together and see if we come out on top. Let's get straight into it, but first, roll the intro. Alright guys, so for you on the table, let's just get straight into it, alright? So the ratios are pretty similar across the board for any Altergiest deck profile, but some of the ratios might be a little different, and if you see something that you really like, try it out. It might work for you, alright? So we're playing triple multi-faker. Man, we can finally say that now. Triple multi-faker. What a time to be alive, alright? So if you lose a die roll, but you have multi-faker and impermanent hand, like, you're gonna win. So thank God we can see multi-faker more, alright, in the opening hand. Next, you're running triple Melseek. Melseek is like your going second board breaker, right? You'll attack your opponent directly for 500 and then pop a card on your opponent's side of the field, and then you link it off for Link Karibo to add the multi-faker to hand. So like, it's actually very synergistic, alright? Next, we're running triple Altergeist Marionetter. Marionetter will set you everything straight from the deck except personal spoofing. Why? Because it's not Altergeist personal spoofing. Wow, who? Such a design flaw, man. Oh my goodness. Marionetter is really good because, like I said, on summon, it will set an Altergeist trap card directly from your deck. And if you set Haunted Rock directly from the deck, you can actually activate it that turn, alright? Next, we're running double Silkwitous. Silkwitous is like your main interruption on both turns, right? Because you'll bounce an Altergeist card on your side of the field to bounce something back to their hand. So basically, like, if you're in a simplified game state and you have Silk on board, like, you'll win no matter what, because they'll normal summon, you chain Silk, you bounce the normal summon, and they can't really do much thereafter. Only if you're in a simplified game state, right? And not only that, if this card is sent from field to graveyard, you can actually get a trap card, an Altergeist trap card, back from your graveyard, back to your hand, which is still a really good effect. And then if you have manifestation that was already on the field, you can bring the Silk back. So like, the small advantages you get playing this deck are actually insane, all right? Next, we're playing our single Altergeist Conqueror. This card is really good because you can summon it out with your multi-faker if you already have your Silk on board, and then use Silk to bounce the Conqueror back into your hand and have a battle negate for your next turn, just in case you're playing someone with humongous beaters, all right? Now for our hand trap lineup, we're running triple Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. As always guys, you know, Ash is a catch-all, and stopping your opponent from going full power on their board is super important because there's just less to pick apart as an Altergeist player, alright? Next, we're running triple Nibiru, the Primal Being. Nibiru does conflict with multi-faker, okay? So that's why a lot of people tend not to run Nibiru, but I feel like there are many times where you will lose a dice roll and you're gonna want to see Nibiru in your hand, but at the same time, you have 3 easy targets to side out depending on what your opponent is playing. But I feel like maining Nibiru is definitely the move, okay? For our spell lineup, we are running triple Pot of Extravagance, okay? I can finally say that now. Triple Pot of Extravagance. So Pot of Extrav is really good in this deck because, truthfully speaking, you don't need your extra deck to win as a Geist player, because most of your damage comes from like tiny jabs, like ha ha ha, tiny jab. We're not punching anyone for 10,000 like Grand Maju. Best deck, by the way. Yeah, you're trying to control the game state as best as you can and make sure that you have full control over yourself and your opponent, okay guys? And in 2020, okay, in today's format, you're not gonna survive without triple Dark Ruler no more. Alright, Dark Ruler will literally help you play the game, but to be fair, even if you get Zexaled as a Geist player, you don't really care because you just set 3, summon Melu, and pass, and that's about it. I mean, like, this deck would eat up any Numeron deck, actually, now that I really think about it. Some food for thought. So anyways, Dark Ruler no more. There are some conflictions with Dark Ruler and Melisig because you can't activate the Melisig effect because they take no battle damage. There is a slight confliction there, but it's okay because Dark Ruler will still help you set up as much as you need to without being interrupted, okay guys? The last spell card we do run is Mystic Mind, and the only reason we run only one is because we run a copy of Metaverse. So if you're going first and you can't do much, but you do have Metaverse set, you can activate it as soon as your opponent summons a monster and just activate Mystic Mind straight from deck, you know, kind of stalling out the game state and helping you set up and prepare yourself as much as possible because when you're playing Altergeist, you're Batman, all right? So that's it for our spell lineup. I'm gonna throw Metaverse back in there. So for our traps, like we said, we're playing one Metaverse and we're playing triple Personal Spoofing. Now, Personal Spoofing would be a broken card if it had Altergeist in its name, but it doesn't. Personal Spoofing is a really good card because when you activate it, it allows you to target an Altergeist card on the field, shuffle it back as cost, and then search yourself the Multi-Faker. And then after the resolution of spoofing, you can actually activate Multi-Faker from hand, grabbing you the Multi-Faker on the field, as well as a Silk from the deck. So Personal Spoofing is a really good card in this deck. We just wish it was named a little bit differently, okay? Next, running two Altergeist Manifestations. I feel like running two of Protocol and Manifestation is the correct move because you generally don't need to see them too often because you can recur it back with cards like Silk with this, okay? So Manifestation is basically a Call the Haunted. I mean, there's no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right, next we're running Altergeist Protocol. Now, Protocol is a really good card because one, it says that your Altergeist effects cannot be negated, which means if you have Protocol on the field, all your other Altergeist cards will resolve, like Multi-Faker, or Marionetter, and or Melisig, all right? So Protocol is a really good card, and at the same time, when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can use Protocol to negate the effect by sending one other face-up Altergeist card on the field into the graveyard, all right? So next we're running our Solemn package. We're running double Solemn Strike and triple Solemn Judgment. So I feel like these are definitely cards that you need to have in your deck because going first, like striking or summoning something, I know you lose like 4,000 or 1,500 life points going first, going second, but it's so worth it because you want to have at least 3 to 4 interruptions in your hand or field in today's format, okay? Lastly, we're playing our last hand trap in the deck, our triple Infinite Impermanences. If you open this with Faker and you're going second and you imperm, the Faker will resolve and then you get the Silk and you have another interruption. That's 2 interruptions going second. Like, that's actually low-key broken. And lastly, we are playing IO, okay? This card is really good because we don't play that many spells and Extravagance needs to be played first anyways. So IO really doesn't hurt us, but it hurts a lot of other decks, and I feel like it's a really good one of in Altergeist, all right? All right, guys, so let's move over to the extra deck. All right, we are playing triple Altergeist Hextia. So like I said, the Altergeist extra deck, you could literally put in whatever you want because you're generally not going to be using it, and it's just Extravagance fodder anyways, right? And then next we're playing Altergeist Prima Banshee, and then we are playing one Hita, one Selene, which will help us get into Access Code Talker, right? Because with Hita, if you do get ashed, you can just bring their ash back and then go link through into the Selene, and then use the Selene to bring back any spellcaster in your graveyard, which is your entire deck, and then go into Access Code Talker for game, right? And if that doesn't help, we're gonna have our small Nightmare package in one Phoenix, one Cerberus, all right? We're gonna have 2 Unicorns and 1 IP. So basically, 1 Unicorn will be used for the IP to interrupt your opponent yet again on your opponent's turn. And then we're running 1 Almirage, 1 Linkuriboh, and 1 Link Spider, okay? The Linkuriboh is literally just for your Melisig, generally speaking. And to be fair with you, I would run 2 more Linkuribohs just to play 3 due to Extravagance, but we kind of don't have those on hand currently. So this is the best that we could do, okay? So now for our side deck, because you guys always say, hey, how come you never do side decks in your deck profiles? All right. Running triple D Barrier. Now, D Barrier is a really good tech today because 1, you're gonna be playing against Numerons, you're gonna be playing against Synchro Spam, this spam, that spam. As long as you know what you're playing up against, this is a really good card and a huge blowout and will help you set up turn 2, all right? Now, if you're playing against the Altergeist Mirror Match, you're playing triple Evenly Matched, obviously, all right? You're playing triple Anti-Spell Fragrance because this card is really good and will really help you kind of push that level of preparation that you need if you don't have it in your opening hand to level 5 out of 5. It's 5 out of 5, all right? Next, we're running triple summon limit. Now, summon limit is really good because generally speaking, after your trap resolves, you're summoning Faker and Silk anyways, which are generally the only 2 summons that you need in the most basic line of play, okay? Lastly, we're playing 2 Secret Village of Spellcasters and our Altergiest Haunted Rock. Now, Haunted Rock is a really good tech to play with Marionetter because you can activate it right away, but truth be told, in testing, I found that it wasn't resolving as much as I would like to, and so we kind of left it in the side deck, okay? And then the Secret Village of Spellcasters, your deck is Spellcasters, and most decks there are dragons and warriors and not Spellcasters. Unless you're playing like the Geistmere, then it doesn't really matter. But Secret Village of the Spellcasters is a good blowout card because strikers are seeing on Resurgence, and there are a lot of spells that need to resolve for a lot of combo decks to extend. All right, guys. So that's for today's deck profile. I really hope you enjoyed it because, to be fair with you, as good of a deck Geist is, I feel like I myself as a player enjoy that OTK, Cred Maju best deck. I just want to throw it in there at least twice a video, and I freaking love you guys. So make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Hit that notification bell to join the notification squad. And as always, we stream on Twitch every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30 p.m. EST. Be there or be a Altergeist with Faker at 1. Hey, you don't want that. You don't want that, all right, guys? So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. As always, we're going to be giving away a booster box of the most recent set if this video can get 500 likes in 5 days, all right? I really, really want that to resolve, so let's get us there. This is Susu from Head to Head Battles, signing out.